Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Lions and the Indians. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. And our first pitch is moments away as Curtis Granderson stands in to get us going.
Center fielder Curtis Granderson.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to downtown San Diego and Petco Park. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Seoul and Seoul.
Marcell Ozuna.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Line to the right side, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Third baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Zimmerman.
Hit back up the middle. Kerner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Ready now, Alex Rodriguez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Matt Holliday standing in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Lester ready, the 1-0. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Aggies, center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball one. Now the 1-0 from CC. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rodriguez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box,
baseman,
D. Gordon. He'll get to take his
Gordon.
first cuts here. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll step off and try again. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Settling in now, Jose
Batting
Ramirez.
third.
First
Third
shot for him
baseman,
here with a runner at first now and one away.
Ramirez.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Gong takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. J.D. Martinez will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Digging in, Reggie Jackson. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Left fielder.
There's a
Reggie
swing, and he
Jackson.
sends a ball high in the air into left field. Martinez going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Dyson. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gun. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Cut fastball inside, ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the... Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Mike Zunino.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Trey Turner.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself two quick outs.
Batting seven.
Into the box, Brandon Belt will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally... Now at the plate, CC Sabathia. 9-1-2 due up.
Catcher. CC Sabathia.
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ozuna.
4-1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Ozuna is retired. 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Zimmerman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And Zimmerman has a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Rodriguez. Cue shot here out towards short. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Riding in once again, Matt Holliday. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and the 2-out threat will. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Billy Hamilton.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Jon Lester.
Jon Lester.
Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
Fielder, number 1, Jarrod Dyson.
Jarrod Dyson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Jackson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here comes Junior. Aaron Judge will come on as a pinch hitter. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground, and he is out on the tag. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Zimmerman on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
J.D. Martinez.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed it. Now at the plate, CC Sabathia. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
CC Sabathia.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez into shallow left, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more. Ryan Zimmerman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So stepping in, Alex Rodriguez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Throw over to third here. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, digging in now, Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Mike Zunino.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
The batter number 7,
the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And Holliday's got this one, and there are 2 gone. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Holliday. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Matt Holliday.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit in the air out to right. After it is Hamilton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Reggie Jackson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Throw into second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here's big Aaron.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away. At the plate, Jung Ho Kang. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Troy Tulowitzki is into the on-deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for CC Sabathia. Hey now, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Brad Hand enters to do the pitching in the bottom.
Brad Hand.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Ryan Zimmerman is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. And that's in there for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Number 1, Gerard
Into the
Dyson.
windup and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And striding in once again. Marcell Ozuna. Carter Capps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. The relay, and he begins the 7th inning with a leadoff double. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball.
Number 4, shortstop, Alex
First pitch
Rodriguez.
on its way. Alex Rodriguez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Ozuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
First baseman number 7,
Matt Holliday standing in now.
Holliday.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Rodriguez is on his way home. And he is in there. Ready for another shot. Now, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. A.J. Pollock will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Here's a high pop-up. Turner is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 2 home runs thus far on his line. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Big tilt on the slider against his swing and a miss. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Counts 1-0.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Rodriguez. And he's set down 1 away. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ramirez.
And now this is on the ground for the third baseman, Zimmerman. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this is popped up. Back behind second, Rodriguez onto the grass, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Aaron Judge.
And the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Kelvin Herrera.
Now pitching, Kelvin.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Shot back up the middle. Dyson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Brad Hand. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0 on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Another full count pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the
Hunter Strickland.
Matt Wieters will try and get his high pop-up. Holiday is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Trey Turner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's out number 2. Standing in now, the pitcher, Kelvin Herrera. David Peralta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Two things pitchers really love: cold strike.
And he runs out of gas between bases. Sun Hwan Oh enters from the third. Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Hit hard to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ball 1.
Number 32, Matt
Zimmerman now waiting to 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Alex Rodriguez. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. Striding into the box, Matt Holliday. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hamilton is there, makes the catch, and the side is digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Rodriguez is there for it. 2 down. Here's Gerard Dyson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. And the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Holliday gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man...
He wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still...